Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Monday night's Prosperity and Health Alliance training webinar. Thank you so much for joining us, or if you're watching the replay, wherever you find yourself today in the world, thank you once again for all your support. My name is Creel Hutchinson, one of the founders, and we're going to be doing a little bit of a review of 2017 today. So let's just jump right into it. Do this. Finishing strong and the holiday special. So as we all know, today is December 13th, and meaning we have a couple, maybe 10 days before we really shut down our businesses and enjoy time with the family and the holidays. This is also an excellent time to plant the seed and buy gifts and presents that will be promoting health and wellness to families and their friends. So generally this time of year, and which I've been doing for the last couple of weeks, is I'm reaching out to contacts, to prospects that I've been speaking with in 2017, keeping a list on those and how those follow-ups have gone. And at this time of the season, I just want to reach out to them, wish them a happy holidays. Thank you for taking a look at our business, what we have to offer, and see if they're interested in taking advantage of a personal holiday special. Now, you may know that orders that are done online are no charge for shipping. I also like to offer to, if people buy a system before December 22nd, I will buy 1 or 2 filters for them so that, a savings of about $200. So they've got that taken care of, maybe a box of solutions, some supplies. So it gives you an opportunity to revisit with friends and family that had interest, but the timing wasn't right, and bring new value to the table. I'm always looking for new ways to re-engage with prospects that haven't purchased yet, so that I can educate them a little bit more or bring a little bit more value into the conversation rather than kind of showing up with the same song. We want to show up and we want to create more value and be of more of service. So excellent opportunity to reach out to the people that have been really close in 2017 for whatever reason they didn't get it done in joining the business or joining the health side of things. So I suggest finish strong, contact all those people. 1 or 2 things will happen. 1 or 3 things will happen. You'll get a final no, which we can all live with. It's the in-between zones that I think challenge us the most. So, or you get somebody that says yes, the timing is right. They do want to make an investment in their health for their family this holiday season and spend money in that direction. Or the third option, the timing won't be right. They appreciate the contact, and you can reschedule something for early 2018 to continue the conversation. So finishing strong, reaching out to all your team leaders, thanking them for the wonderful efforts that they've done this year. As I'm going to be doing to all of you who are watching this, we really appreciate the tremendous amount of support and efforts that everybody in the PH Alliance, inside and outside our businesses, have supported us at events, through the webinars, sharing ideas, sharing water. It really is a team effort working with Enagic. So we really do appreciate that. And I think it's a wonderful time of the year to reach out to your customers and to your business builders and thank them for all those efforts so that we can be inspired and reconnect in the heart around the holiday season and get excited for what's to come in 2018. So you also want to take advantage of the filter sale. If you don't know about it, you should know about it. Every June and December saves you about $30 here in North America. You also want to remind your customers to replace their filters yearly. You do receive commissions on that. Usually it's $6 or $8, somewhere in that range. So you do want to make sure that people are at least minimal replacing their filters yearly. Now is a really great time to reach out to people and remind them of that, and sharing the gift of health. And plus, all of these potential purchases are tax deductible before the year ends. So one of the things that I've used in the past is following up with people that were interested in 2017, letting them know that I'm giving a personal special, paying for shipping, throwing in some filters. I remind them that it's tax deductible so that they'll be able to write it off immediately, which puts more money back in their pocket within 3 months. So all ways to re-engage and create more value. So finishing strong, making your 2017 the best year ever, I hope for many people watching. Moving forward, how was your 2017? I think having the idea of plan, do, and review, which is, let's see, would you like to stop sharing? No. Of plan, do, and review is an excellent idea. This is information from Eric Worre. So take a look at what your intentions were for New Year's last year. Take yourself back. Maybe you've jotted them down in your book or notes. I keep usually this all available, so I really see how my intentions and how my goals were served throughout the last 12 months. What worked and what did you learn from? So what worked? You know, there must be areas in your business, whether in skills and so forth, that move forward, that you are excited about, that you feel good after reviewing the last 12 months. And then there's areas that rather than saying, you know, what went wrong, it's really what did we learn? What did we try that didn't work that we learned from, achieved, and moved forward? I think it's very, very important for us all to sit and analyze our business and the efforts that got done, and so that you can see the gems and you can also identify the areas that do not need to be repeated as you move forward in this business. If you don't take that time to really analyze it, we tend to be mechanical in our process, mechanical in our thinking and actions and prospecting, so we continue to do the same things. So we have to be very critical and look with strong analysis to see what worked, what didn't, and move forward with the intention of creating healthy patterns and getting rid of the ones that don't serve us. So I definitely suggest, you know, reviewing the major skills that we do in our business. Eric Worre identifies 7 of them. Here's a few. You know, how were you in 2017 prospecting? You know, did you speak to new people, 2 new people a week, 2 new people a day, 2 new people a month? What was your numbers? What was your tally? How was your inviting process? Are people actually reviewing the information that you're sending to them? If they're not, then potentially the invitation is not strong enough because you're not making commitments. You're not getting a commitment from them. How did you do presenting? Did you do your first demo? Did you do your 100th demo? Maybe your 1,000th demo this year? How is that process for you? I quickly learned that in order to completely control this business, you've got to be the one doing the demo at the front of the room. So maybe that's a goal that you didn't achieve this year that you want to achieve for 2018. Excellent. How are you in closing? Are you the type of person that has had a lot of people that were very, very interested, and then for whatever reasons it didn't happen, and maybe you found out 6 months later they either bought a machine from somebody else or they bought a different water system? Right? The opportunity there to be in service and help this person was presented, but it didn't happen. So maybe you need to identify that the closing skill is where you want to work on in 2018. So then we'll make a game plan of how to get better at that skill. How's your follow-up? How's your training? Are the people that you're bringing on having success, or are they disappearing in 3 to 6 weeks? You know, so it's really a good time to be very radically honest with yourself and your own business. That's the only way we can truly improve, and also for leaders to become even better leaders. How are you at getting people started? You know, supporting events. Do you attend regular events, or did you skip out on a bunch of stuff in 2017? Can you see attending events in the past generating business and income for you versus when it's not? You know, take that evaluation and be really kind of honest with it, where you find yourself. Social media, which is becoming, you know, really so much more valuable tool to connect with people, to prospect with people, but also to present our product and opportunity. How do you feel your current social media utilization of promoting our product and business is? You know, is it something that you're doing really well, or is it something you need to improve on? So take the time. I really invite you, after we get off, and this is not going to be a long webinar, to go through these ideas and take an analysis of how your business worked in 2017. Which new leaders got brought on? What was their efforts? What were their performance? Who maybe left your business? How many customers were brought on? Were there referrals given? You got to see what works and what doesn't work so that you can focus on those areas that are bringing you the greatest success. and identify the areas that need your attention in 2018. Okay? So I think that's pretty straightforward and self-explanatory. Revisit the why. I think after any year, it's really important to, as we move into this interesting transition, we want to finish strong, enjoy the holiday season, and then we're getting ready for all-out massive action starting in January, February, March, which are excellent building months, as we know, because people are fired up and ready to make some changes. So really good idea to just reflect on right now, revisiting the why. So what was it that you wanted to achieve physically when you made the intentions in 2017 a year ago? Did you achieve some of those goals? Did you get the new thing that you were looking for? So what was the goal in the physical world, and how did you come to achieve it or not? What connects me to the project? So emotionally here, what is driving your connection to this project and your business? For me, I'll use myself as an example. What I wanted to achieve physically is a certain level of income, because I'm building out a project in Mexico, right? So I needed, what's driving me there is the idea of freedom and security for the future. My personal core element, and this is something I've been reflecting on, because if you've been in this business more than a few weeks, we realize being an entrepreneur is emotional, and you have the highs and the lows. People who say yes, you get attached to, and then they don't do it. Sales that we're going to go through, they don't. And you get surprised people that come forward and make sales and purchase from you. So it's a very roller coaster. So throughout all of that, you can get tested over and over and over again. And for me, it's really important to identify what is the core element that would be the signature brand of me in my business. And for me, it's to be of service to the new person that knows absolutely nothing and they're interested in improving their health. How do I help them? Or maybe somebody who's looking to improve their finances. How do I be of service to them? How do I do it professionally, authentically, so that it's a win-win situation for everybody involved? How do I be of service to my business builders that have been my business partners for weeks, to some being 7 years now? So identify yourself. What is the core element that is really your signature, and how were you presenting that in 2017, and looking then also into 2018? So reflect on the why. What was achieved in 2017 through the physical, emotional, and service. Where are you currently at with it after that year as you prep for 2018 moving forward? Next, the prep for 2018. January starts with a mindset of today, right? So I think this reflection time in the next couple of weeks allows you to kind of harvest a garden of deeds and ideas and analysis to create some fertile ground, and then to plant new intentions and new goals, new vision for 2018. Some people have had their best year ever in 2017. Other people, it's been a slide down. 2018 is a whole new playing game, right? Where the company is currently positioned, we're in very good situation heading into 2018. Here's a couple of things that the company, Enagic, was able to achieve in 2017. The company recently has sold over their 1 millionth water system, which is fantastic. So we can literally say we've influenced the lives of millions of people around the planet from our water technology alone, right? A proven product. We also achieved record-setting months with 23,000 sales, and then 33,000 people taking advantage of the bonuses that were put onto the table. So if we're able to do that in consecutive months, what that means is in 12 to 18 months from now, that could be our operating standard. Right, we opened up new offices. We currently have 34 offices, 24 countries, I believe. So the growth is happening. The maturity of Enagic, the Kangen Water, and how we're expanding around the globe is happening. So 2018 is an excellent opportunity to strike. So what needs to be added into your current method of operation in your business to make it the best year ever? What needs to be dropped? all things to reflect on in the next few weeks. When Wade gets back in January, we're going to do, I believe it's maybe, well, I'll look it up here for a moment. We're going to do the January 8th webinar will be with Wade, and we'll talk about some really key ideas of like all-out massive action, what's your game plan moving forward. But you want to start that preparatory work right now with the mindset and the goals you want to do. One really great question to ask is, what is one thing that could change your results in 2018? When reflecting from 2017, looking to 2018, what if you were to just really focus on doing one thing differently and make that commitment? You know, what would that result look like 12 months from now? What's your plan? It's a very good idea to write all this stuff down and come prepped for January with a vision. And if you're looking to achieve something very big, you want to also be reaching out to your leaders, people in strategic places for yourself, and inviting them to step forward and share their idea, their vision, their big picture, their big why for 2018, so that you can create a unison movement coming together. So I also like to reflect on the virtues that you want to bring into your business moving forward. You know, a level of commitment, you know, review where you've been with that in the last 12 months. The idea of non-attachment, this is such a great personal development workshop because we do find ourselves getting attached to outcomes, to people, to events, and all of a sudden things change. So we want to be able to continue to practice that non-attachment, but being consistent in our efforts. People want to work with people that are professional and consistent. If people come in and out of their enthusiasm and their commitment to the project, that will shy away other people who are looking to get really serious or looking for somebody to get serious with that they believe can really deliver on helping them create their life dreams here. To have a business built on honor, so follow through with what you say, when you say it, to be truthful in how we represent yourself, the company, our technology. All of these are foundational cornerstones that we want to rest our business and our activities on. And then also to bring a lot of joy and fun, cooperation, understanding, patience, all these things to both ourselves, business partners, to Enagic, to the office staff, the whole thing. We have a wonderful opportunity to improve your health, your wealth, and your happiness, and also to create a new garden of personal development that really flourishes in 2018. So once again, the theme here is review what's happened in 2017, what worked, what didn't work, what you rate yourself in the skills, what were you able to bring into your business, and what vision do you want to bring forward into the 2018. And from all of us, I'm currently on the road, headed to Mexico for a couple months. I'm currently in LA, just arrived. On behalf of Wade, myself, Kim, who's always been such a great support in the backgrounds here, and Siha, and all the members of the Prosperity and Health Alliance, I wanted to wish you all a fantastic holiday season. And we really, really do appreciate your individual efforts and your team efforts in promoting this technology, building your business, being of service, helping others. We know it can be challenging, and we know it can be exciting and super rewarding. So we want to thank you for every step along the way that you've been able to take in with us. We hope we've been able to provide some benefits, some leadership, some tools and skills that have allowed your process to be smoother and to be more united with an amazing Kangen Water families. So from the PH Alliance, we're wishing you all a wonderful, happy holidays. At this point, I'm going to allow the question period to be open. So we're just going to pause for a moment, and then we'll return with questions. So stay tuned.